Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome to Disavowed Action Figures Toy Hunt episode number 158. We're outside the East and Dry Island Way Target. They're doing one of those remodels in here. You never know what you're going to find during a remodel at a Target. I've learned that in my days. But before we get to that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, doesn't cost you anything, helps us grow the channel tremendously. Then hit that bell for notifications. That way YouTube tells you when we post new content here on the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, sometimes live streams, and action figure reviews. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, check us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. So first things first, here's the Doctor Strange end cap, and they have a ton of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these, but they're all regular price. I already scanned one. So out of luck there, but these eventually start to go down in price. Now we're talking lots of portal effects. Let's go check the main section. So as I said on the way in, they're doing a whole remodel here, and there's just stuff thrown everywhere. Unfortunately, there's not even much here in the main aisle. There's some MOTU down below. Again, not much. I kind of walked through already. For some reason, there's Ninja Turtles crammed over by NECA. Joe's, there's our Storm Shadow, there's our SnakeEyes, there's the 50% off SnakeEyes. Power Rangers, Power Ranger that is having a bad day, apparently, from the Upside Down in the Netflix universe, I guess. And down here, DC, what you see is what you get. Not much here. There's the exclusive Batman, but yeah, not too much here. And I think we're just gonna have to move on to the next location. Might walk around to make sure I'm not missing anything, but yeah, seems pretty empty here, unfortunately. Not a lot doing. So inside the Tamaqua Walmart, of course, right to our Transformers section, I see Sideswipe, I see Buzzsaw, I see more Buzzsaw, we have Blur. Who else we have? Autobot Night Prowler. So a lot of the new Legacy stuff is here for you Transformers collectors. There's all those G.I. Joes, still way overpriced, even on the $17 discount. There's Wreck-Gar, some more Bumblebee stuff. Of course, we have all the Infinity and Beyond Lightyear stuff from the upcoming movie. Working our way down. Let's see what we got here. Marvel Legends territory. Oh, we have a couple. So they put the Thor out here. So we do have our King Valkyrie here. Cool to see, but we've seen it a few times already. We have our Thor back there. Again, having seen the trailer and seeing him in that outfit and that costume, it's a little bit more significant now, I think, seeing it as a figure. So I'm sure more people will be picking it up than they were before, because it's by double packed. Gold label Catwoman down here. So 2 of those from McFarlane plus an Aquaman. We're not going to talk about Aquaman because it's going to lead us to talking about a certain trial that's on TV all the time that I'm sick of. But down here, more DC Multiverse, completely pegged up and stacked. There's the side, Cyborg, all sorts of older stuff here. King Shazam. So things that are just kind of at this point need to go. Over here, we do have an Echo. So Echo is here for the... almost said Marvel Legends for the Stars Black series. The client is still here. Other than that, we have an R. Zing, still peg warming. Of course, a bunch of Leias and a Lando. Little guys back here. We have a Queel, 2 Queels. 2 Queels don't make a right. Down this way, they've had these forever. These just aren't selling. Whenever I'm here, they tend to have those. Slow spin move back behind a wrestling. And it looks like we have our peg warming WWEs. We have our peg warming AEWs, our Cody in the blue pants for the LJN. There's a red pants Cody too. Nyla Rose finally on clearance at Target. Matt Jackson, and then we have the Unmatched Series 1 Britt Baker, Miro, Kenny back out Omega, Dust, another Kenny. So unfortunately, no chases here to look at. Down below, we do have the Superstars Ric Flair. Still looking for that Hogan out there. And then down here, MOTU, Spike-Or still here, Skelegod still here. But other than that, nothing else too crazy. Still have a Elite Origins sitting down there. Here's our Halo stuff and our Fortnite stuff, if you're curious. But looks like nothing crazy, unfortunately. So I'm going to do one more walkthrough, see what I can find, and then we'll hit the NECA section. And if I don't show you, well, there is nothing really worth showing you there. So it's definitely been a little while since we stopped in at 2nd and Charles on MacArthur Road. Let's see what they have inside. Who knows? They've definitely scaled back the amount of action figures that they have here, but you can see they do have the G.I. Joe Super 7. There's the Cobra Trooper. I don't think that's been out at mass retail yet. Here is the Infantry. So again, a lot of these aren't really in main stores yet. Of course, they have all the NECA Back to the Future. They do have the Thundercat Super 7s here. Lots of Super 7s, obviously, in general. Sue Storm. Here's some older Legends. We saw some of these at a comic shop in Allentown across the highway last toy hunt. So there's the Apocalypse Torso. It's a big beefy boy. 13. That's worth it just of that piece, I think. old Tony Stark from the Mojo series, which was recently announced. That's very topical right now. We get the new Mojo, and we get the new Angel. So this one was 30 Angel there as well. And let's pop over to their side and see what's there. So anytime I do come here, people always put in the comments, check the cases, check the cases. There's nothing worth showing you in the cases here. It's just literally just all nonsense. There's Momoa, or Deceased, Sam's Green Lantern. And Spider-Man stuff is here. What they asked me for in Spider-Man 25, that line. But yeah, nothing mind-blowing, but always cool to see different things here. Very loud music here. I have to watch it, don't get copyrighted. So tons of McFarlane here, but it's all the ones you'd expect to see at mass retail and big box locations. You can find a price on this guy, but again, just stuff you see everywhere. Now, here's something you don't see every day. Check that out. We have the Face-Off Hulk and Leader. So obviously we've gotten new versions of this recently, but somebody was definitely trading in some older stuff because you don't see things like this very often. Unfortunately now with having the new figures, that makes this kind of, I think, unnecessary to pick up something that old, but very cool to see that. That might be a thumbnail opportunity. And then down here, older Legend stuff, older Select stuff down below. But yeah, this is also kind of old. Somebody traded this in, I suppose. Man, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's a great cartoon. But I think that's about it for here. Let's get moving. And actually here, if you're curious, oh, there's an X-Men one. That's old too. 25 on Legends here. Here at the local, making a little lunch hunt stop, and they have 3 Hulk Hogans here. Yes, I designed them this way for a photo. Unpunched, which is pretty cool. So these were pretty hard to find. I didn't really get into collecting these. Again, I've seen the Flair. I think Honky Tonk Man's laying here. There's the Wyatt. They're a bit pricey for me. I'm not a... Yeah, I do collect some AEW, as you're aware, some elites and things, but yeah, cool to see for sure. Hulk Hogan NWO. Too sweet. Here we are at the Crocs Road Target. Transformers here. Memorial Day weekend. Lots of people in the aisles, so if I get quiet, that means somebody's standing like right next to me. I'm usually not too bashful doing videos. There's people around, but there's a lot of them, or there's kids. I feel kind of guilty, so I tend to just, you know, be quiet. But down this way, G.I. Joe. Ooh, we have new overly priced G.I. Joe reaction figures. A whole peg of Red Ninjas. Dante, if you're watching this, I bought their Red Ninja, or their hand ninja, right? He knows what I'm talking about. Yes, this is cool. There's the file card. Again, really awesome cross-sell in the back. But just can't do these for the price. Even the $8.99 for the SnakeEyes, which apparently is no longer on clearance, is just too much. And then the non-Marvel Legends section, unless you consider these. There we go, all the little guys. But yeah, nothing really doing on this side. Let's go check either NECA or wrestling. I'm not sure which one will happen first. And on the wrestling side, it's pretty much what you expect to see. But ooh, there's a Batista. So this has been hard for people to find, I know, from what I've heard. I'll be leaving it behind as I don't really dabble too much in these. But very awesome to see that there. Also the Fiend reissued right next to it there. Or I should say restocked, whatever. All the Chinas are here. Sell this for 11 in some places. So apparently not here yet. Me and Mark Callis. Of course, we have our Alexa Bliss, Undertaker. What up, dude? But yeah, everything else you'd expect to see is pretty much here. And then Star Wars section, same. Princess Leia, all our Lonely Landos. There's actually a Star Wars end cap, which is funny. I guess they have to put one out for Celebration Weekend. There's like next to nothing on it because they have pretty much nothing to put on it. There's like no product out there. So, Wrecker. I might scan him to see if he's on clearance, but I think he's back to regular. And Little Landos, Imperial Death Trooper, Mandalorian, and down He-Man. We're getting closer. $9.99, $7.99. I finally will buy that. Up top, so all the MOTU still down on clearance. That's a great price for the deluxe. But other than that, I think that's about it for us here. I think we're gonna have to skip on to a new store. Actually, this is kind of new. That guy looks kind of neat. Lightyear. I was like seeing new stuff, but okay, let's get out of here. Over here at Cedar Crest, and there is a ton of wrestling out. So there's 1 Batista, 2, 3 Batistas. Whoa, that's destroyed. Alexa Bliss, but tons of AEW. So there's Mr. Brody Lee. Again, these are finally starting to be a little bit more common now, which I guess is good. Would love to find a chase of one of these. Who knows? I doubt I will, but I'm just digging through, hoping. There's another Not another, but rather Stu Grayson is here. Good to see Stu, missing him on AEW. There's a John Silver, and there's another John Silver. So got a Hager and a Lance Archer. So of course no Chase, but you never know. We found that Jericho, so sometimes you can get lucky. But man, if I were to find that Brody Lee Chase, I think I'd probably make a sound that would alert security. Other than that, tons of Star Wars here, obviously. That's starting to clearance out in some stores. There's our Paz Vizsla. They just did the John Favreau exclusive, I guess, out at Store Celebration. Shout out to Art G. He's out there at Celebration, which is incredible. Check him out on Instagram and YouTube for some great content that he definitely filmed or took pictures of out there. Hey, that's new. First time seeing this. So there's our Trap Jaw. I think this line is slowly fizzing out, which makes sense because the show, I don't know if they have a second season or not. What have we got here? $14.99 for the Savage He-Mans. That's down to $15. That I might consider that because I do like Orko. But again, I feel like once I pull the trigger and start grabbing these, I did grab him already, and I still have him. So it's now the time to get in on this line when it's cheap. Because again, as a lot of videos have said, we take it for granted now. However, before you know it, when you can't even find He-Man stuff anymore, we're all gonna miss it, right? So work on all this He-Man stuff on the shelves. 2 years from now, there may be nothing for He-Man out there anymore. Somebody tried to steal something here, it looks like. So tons of that. There's another Trap Jaw, pretty cool. Down here, there's that Lightyear stuff we saw in the last store. Lots of Lightyear stuff, big Disney section. I think it's my first time seeing that. That's pretty incredible. Big piece. There's your Jurassic Park stuff. The movie's coming up. Of course, there's next to nothing. Slow spin move over there at the Marvel section. There is your Transformers, if you were curious what's here. Pretty stocked up here. I don't know if it's anything great. And just for confirmation, there we go, $14.99. So all MOTU basically on sale. Man, considering it, I mean, again, I guess I don't need that dude. Comes with a spear and all these weapons. It's kind of cool. So I might pass for now. I don't know. Just seems like pretty soon it's time to spring on this line. Over here in the clearance section, and look at all these. All these are down to $5.39 now. So you have to feel like this entire line is eventually going to get to that price. I'm leaving it. At $5 is actually, you know, close to what I paid for Joe as a kid, even though these are not articulated like basically at all. I guess it's 5 points, but yeah, thought I'd show you that if you were looking to get in on this. There you go. All right, so Airport Road, check this out. With a little scan. And yeah, I guess they really do hate toys here, like I said in my previous videos. And the other one, there's Bret Hart. And unfortunately, Sean's not scanning, but I'm going to get it for the same price, since obviously those are all ringing up for that. So we'll take the win. Back here at the local Walmart. Looks like we did get restock on the retros. We have Boba Fett here chilling on the peg. Cool to see. Bo-Katan's in the back. The armors here. So all the greatest hits here from the Mandalorian. Ooh, and actually, down below, we do have the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. So there's one of him. What else we got going on here? Leia. Ooh, another Clone Trooper. So a few people are army building. They're hitting again. So they're restocking on this wave. So very cool to see. But I think that's what we're going to call it, Hunt, everybody. So if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps us grow the channel. While you're at, hit the bell for notifications. That way YouTube will tell you when we post new toy content here on the channel, like our toy hunts, live streams, and reviews. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, check us out on Instagram and Twitter, Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going hunting this weekend, remember the 3 Ps, the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care, stay healthy. I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.